What's going on, Beaches? And welcome to episode 1318 of the Daily Sleaze. Thank you so much for being here. It is an Ask Papa Swolio live session. It is the Sunday Q&A. And yes, it is the Ask Papa Swolio live. Now, if you're listening to this and you want to watch it, go check out Swolenormousx.com and join Uncensored today. And that is the membership that gets you access to the private community as well as the exclusive Swole TV with the exclusive playlists, including Ask Papa Swolio Live and the weekly accountability meetings, Nuts on Chin Unplugged, and so much more. Go check it out if you want to join and get access to my private Q&A weekly, which I think you do, and I think you should go check it out. Go over there. You won't miss a single episode. That's the thing about the podcast. When I travel, and on Sundays, the Q&A is private for members, and when I travel, it is exclusive for members. So if you want to get access to all that, it's less than $3 for a reason, so you can fucking do it without any excuses, all right? I made sure that you would be able to do it. All you got to do is reach under your ball sack or your puss sack and grab $2.99. It's so affordable. Just don't buy 2 packs of gum or 1 big pack of gum a month, and that's it. That's it. And you got your fucking membership. You got access to the best fam in the realm. So head on over to Swolenormousx.com and sign up today.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testiculares. Welcome everyone to episode 1318 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gangcast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and Leslaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, hustlers, busters, hustlers, and ye old hoes, busters? Busters, hustlers, and ye old hoes. Anyway, all you beaches, that's what I want you to do, is pinch your nips and say, what up? Welcome to 1318. This is the Ask Papa Swolio live session, the Sunday Q&A. We are here and we are streaming live in the private Swole fam group. What is going on, Swole Feezy? What's going on, Swole Feezy, my kneesies? Hold on, let me just move this over a little bit. There we go. We got some Swole text in the house. Of course, everyone's got their Swole text on lock. Unlimited, uncensored members. For those that are just listening in, these live streams on the Sunday Q&A as well as traveling casts are exclusive for Swolenormous members only. So if you want to learn more, go to Swolenormousx.com and join. Absolutely. Join the fam. You get access to the private Q&A. No one else gets to ask questions but you. Okay, some people do. Maybe in Instagram stories, maybe sometimes, but now it's exclusive. Now I only want to talk to you. We get so many dumb fucking questions. Am I right? We get dumb fucking questions. Let the riffraff. Keep out the riffraff. Yeah, I'm just fucking around. All right, beaches. What is up? So, okay, those of you that are tuning in live for the first time, maybe new members, make sure you click the link in the post description. So right here, click the link. So if I do show your post, I will be looking and watching the comments on my phone. But if you don't see your name pop up with your question or with your comment, it's because you did not click the link, or it might be delayed a little bit, or maybe you cleared your cookies or something happened and Facebook was like, yeah, we're going to do something shitty, because sometimes Facebook does shitty things and we know that. So anyway, that being said, let me say what's up to some of you beaches. What's up? Let's see. Heather, Mario, what's up? William, let's see. Mario, Aaron, hello. Mario, que paso, Mario. What's good? Swole text in the house. William, what up? We got a couple no-name peeps. We got a couple blank heads. You guys just don't do avatars and stuff? I love it when the Daily Swole is done around this time. It means I get to catch it live. Hells yeah. Howdy fam, bad timing today. I have to go out. Oh, boo. I have to catch the replay. So a reminder that this will be available. It will be available on the timeline on Facebook, but also it's going to be in Swole TV in the Ask Papa Swolio live section. So you can all log in to your accounts and get access to the Swole TV section, and just go click on Swole TV in the menu and then go and check it out. Swole text makes it so much easier to be on time. Duh. Hell yeah, Julie. Welcome. Tammy, Christina. Hello. Okay. Scrolling. What's up, Kat? How we doing? Thank you. I'm on antibiotics, so I can't wait to feel better, go back to yoga, hiking, and gains. Yay. I almost worked out today. I almost worked out today, but what happened was I was up early. I didn't get a lot of sleep the last 2 nights. When I left Chicago, when I left King Darius, ya boy, I was up all night just because I didn't want to oversleep because I was already tired because we were freaking going in gorilla mode the whole weekend, or not the whole weekend, but the whole 2 days I was there. So my flight, I had to leave at like 4:30. I'm like, I'm just going to stay up because we were up to like 1:30. I'm like, I'm not going to sleep for 2 hours. I'll probably oversleep, or I didn't want to risk it. So I just stayed up, slept on the plane. And then last night got to sleep, but I got some more hours of sleep last night, but not a lot because I had to be up early today. So I just felt towards the end I was going to, and then I was talking to another friend today. I was running around South Florida and I was smashing with another friend of mine. Actually, you know him, Casey. He was from Fit Food Fresh. We did a podcast a long time ago. I think it was like in August. It was before all the Swole Avengers podcasts and stuff started dropping. So I was up there, and then I just felt a little dehydrated a little bit. I'm like, you know what? Foam rolling, meditation, chill, eat, get back into the routine a little bit. It's so shocking. It's so shocking how much it knocks me out when I go around cold weather. I'm so used to warmth. I'm so used to my routine, just with eating. And, I ate fine. We ate fine. We ate like kings when I was up there, but just the temperature and just the flow. And traveling, it's hard to drink so much water because bathrooms are not so accessible. You're on a plane. You're buying water for $30 fucking dollars. It's just less convenient, So did my best. Did my beast. I did it. I tried. I did my best. It was fun. Okay. How we doing? Let's see. Okay. A lot of you that are commenting need to click the link in the post description. So if I show the question that you're asking, if you got a question, otherwise we'll just chill, but drop the questions. A reminder that we do have the accountability meeting. Oh, that's what I was going to post. I actually forgot to do it. I loaded up the group in order to post, and then I didn't. Tomorrow is the accountability meeting, fam. So tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern time, we're going to do the accountability meeting. So probably we'll go live for the podcast first. We'll probably go live for the podcast maybe around like late morning, maybe like 11:30, and then we'll go right into the accountability meeting at 12. So we'll do all the new releases tomorrow, all the new updates, all the things, answer more questions tomorrow. So if you can't catch this today, you'll be able to join in tomorrow and you could jump in and do whatevs. All right. Let's see, fam. What's going on? Let's see. Scrolling down. Dun, 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 dun. I've been here forever. My name quit popping up a couple weeks ago. I clicked the link again, etc. Don't know who you are. Oh, well, I don't know. You can maybe contact them. Maybe you can contact the site or look at your settings. I don't know. I'm not a tech genius. I just know what it tells me, and I know what everyone else had to do. Will there be a Santa Swolio appearance this year? For what? Hell no. I fucking hate that kind of stuff. That commercialized shit. I'll do it for Mama Swolio's family and stuff when we do the celebration. Family stuff, but Santa Claus? That's stupid. That's silly. That's silly nonsense. Silly nonsense. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm visible. You're not visible. What's up, Greg? Love this, fam. All the new members and introduction posts, such great origin stories. Amazing. Then I sit with my origin story of I ate too much. People here are amazing. That's kind of random. That sentence is kind of semi-coherent. I like it. Just click again if you don't see your pop up, but you can ask questions and I'll just answer them. And then you know who it is. Hey, come here. No, not you. Get her out of here. Out. Out. Scratching the fuck out of the door. Naughty girl. I'm going to spank. Spank Papa Swolio. Spank, spank, spank. Let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Talk about memberships, annual renewing. It's for new members. Those things are for new members. You can send us an email if you have questions about your membership. I don't do public discussions of personal membership accounts. So if you have a question, whoever that is, I don't know who that is. I don't see your name, but you can send us an email if you have questions about your membership. Let's see. Some winter beanies. Yeah, I'll see if there's any available, but I don't know if they don't make them oversized enough. They don't make them oversized. So I don't know what's available. I'll check it out. But I'm not shifting the entire website, but I don't know what's available. I'll look into that. I've been looking. I wanted to do hats. The plan is to do hats, And the plan is to do beanies and all that good stuff. So there have been some updates, and, you know, some other things have been built out a little bit that we're going to shift where the clothing and where the apparel was being hosted. And I will look into the hats and see if that's something that we can launch soon. But there is going to be a whole new collection. So FYI, there's going to be a huge new collection dropping for really like a real solid loyalty collection, probably after New Year's. So I'll let you know the details, but I'll check into the hats. I definitely want a hat myself, so I will look into that. Again, click the link in the description. If I don't see your name, it's okay. It's okay if I don't see your name. I have the phone over here, but I'll try to keep it on the same vein. And actually what might happen is, if it's a little bit iffy, what I might do is just do it from this podcast. I might just do it from the phone. If I can't see names, if it's not really working really solid, then maybe we'll just do this, and we'll just do it straight on the phone. I always try, look, here's the thing. I always try to do more, right? I always try to do more. I always try to do the professional this, all this, look and that. What I can do, and here's the thing. Maybe you could drop down in the comments if you have any thoughts on that. I can do it. I can probably do the audio like this, but I can stream it from the phone if you guys would like that. I just won't be able to show the questions on the screen. I don't know why there's some issues with seeing your names, but I can just do it from the phone if you guys don't really care. I don't think you probably don't care. I'm the one that's like, oh, it has to be like this with the same filming and all that stuff. I don't know. If you don't care, if you guys are like, cool, maybe we'll do a poll. Like, do you mind? Maybe that would just be easier for the Q&A. That way I can see everyone all the time, and then we don't have to worry about this anymore. Because I don't like not seeing your names, but I'm seeing everyone now. I can see you, Tim. I can see you, Fit Sheep. Hell yeah. Headbands. Let's see here. Oh, I'm scrolling back up. Headbands, I don't believe they're available. I'll check. I shall check. It's not like anything I want to make is available, so it depends on what the current host is making available. So I'll check it out. I'll check out all the headgear and see what's available from Teespring and stuff. Ooh, congratulations. Which certification are you getting, Janelle? Taking my CPT exam on Wednesday AM, currently freaking out. Tomorrow, just FYI, tomorrow we have major releases. Okay, so everyone, we got major stuff tomorrow. So tomorrow, 12 noon, accountability meeting, be there, all right? Accountability meeting tomorrow, a lot of stuff. Big releases and updates, and of course we'll do more questions and stuff, but it'll be really contextual. Tomorrow we got some real good shit going down. Real good stuff. Let's see here. William, move this question over. With the impending resolutioners and holiday travels and shitty hotel gyms, as someone following Swole season, burp time. Someone following Swole season, are there any machines that you'd prioritize in a gym to try and take place of compound lifts? I fear it'll be hard as hell to get a bench rack from January through February, and would like to not stop because of the jabronis. I wouldn't recommend doing machines. You don't need machines. You really don't. You should be doing free weights. Truth. Free weights, any kind of free weights. I mean, even so, just free weights are better. Bands are better. Kettlebells are great, but depends on the exercise. So you really think it's going to be that bad? Well, I mean, I guess you say shitty hotel gyms. That's something different. Impending resolutioners, it's like, go get a bench. Hey, can I work in with you? I'll spot you. I'll spot you if you spot me. I wouldn't really recommend any kind of machines. Just, you can't, there's no replacement. There really isn't, Will. There really isn't any replacement for a free weight. A machine is no replacement. They keep on trying to make these things more ergonomic, and okay, they're getting better. There are some cool ones, but unless you're super high level and like really specific, or you have an injury, you have some kind of limitation that you can use a machine to your advantage, but you're going to get like 10 times out of 10, you'll get better value from a compound lift, not just a compound lift, but a free weight lift. And free weights are, I mean, every lift is essentially a compound lift. It's funny because we say, oh, a bicep curl. Well, you're only working one joint. I mean, you're stabilizing everything. You're stabilizing everything from your shoulders, your legs. You're doing a bicep curl with heavy weight. You're using your whole body. So you're getting a lot of core strength too if you're maintaining that balance in that position, focusing as much tension on your biceps as possible, even for a single joint exercise. So technically, it's a single joint when you're doing a barbell curl, but I think we can all agree it's not like you're just working your biceps in a fucking vacuum, you know? Yoga mats. Yeah, well, I'd love to have yoga mats. I think that'd be awesome. But that's very specific. And here's the thing: when you brand something, I don't want to get shitty fucking mats from China, like shitty Chinese mats, and then have a little cheesy I don't want those little shitty rubber ones that just say Swolenormous. I'd want it to be fucking amazing, and that usually will mean I need to have some kind of custom whole thing. And then it's like a setup versus volume and quality and testing. I mean, eventually, maybe long-term vision, but we'll see. Definitely, for sure. Like right now, the gear is going through the site and Teespring and stuff like that. But in the future, the sky's the limit. Just for right now, it's the best way to get out a lot of content in terms of shirts and different styles. And then in the future, it'll turn into something more for sure. I'm just patient. You can't do everything at once, but at least we'll do the best. Fuzzy ear bands would be awesome. Are those called headbands? Well, I mean, for the winter, like you mean like the earmuffs? Let's see. Tammy, I'm starting week 5 of 90 Day Dash tomorrow. There is a leg ignite that I'm excited for because I need to work my quads. That seems to be a hard thing for me to see good results in. Any advice on that? That's super vague. What do you mean? You probably need to work your glutes more than your quads. Most people are quad dominant. Most people have really tight hip flexors, underactive glutes, improper posture, and an imbalance in the opposite direction. So what do you mean good results in? You just have more fat on your quads. You can't spot reduce fat. Are you trying to build more muscle there? Advice on that? Yeah, just keep going. You'll see great activation with your quads. Actually, what will really help with your quads is the balancing of the muscle tension by doing more yoga, by doing glute activation, by doing the things like single leg squats and those types of exercises. There are certain exercises in the library and in some of these workouts in X that you'll find that will hit them, sissy squats and skier squats and elevated heel skier squats. Those are more advanced, but they're also very specific to people that have good range of motion and don't have existing injuries or ailments. So I'm not sure what your specific situation is, Tammy, but that's a great thing to post up in the group because then we can link you to different things inside X. But single leg squats are great for quads, even though they're more for glute activation. But sissy squats, skier squats, changing the angle, elevating the heels, doing that with like a plate or a wood plank behind can get some more quad activation just because you can stay more upright. But it depends on your range of motion. I don't like recommending advanced exercise unless you completed a certain protocol and you don't have any existing issues. And I can't see how you're squatting, so I don't be like, hey, do this. But that might make something that you already have worse, like a movement compensation. So I'm very hesitant to just be like, yeah, do that. It depends. Every training. That's why we do the same thing with nutrition. That's why we go after the elimination diet, because it's customizing, right? It's customizing your approach. It's customizing your training and your nutrition. So, and then we take that concept for the training and you customize it, right? If you're customizing your training, it's going to be specific for you, but it's hard to make blanket statements, especially just from text in a comment. But that would be my suggestion. Can you see me now? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Like the commercial. Can you hear me now? Can you hear? Kat Drake, my hubby and I are a little worried about the elimination diet when it comes to me being diabetic type 1. Do you recommend I do a partial elimination? I'm trying to figure out, as I have tried things I know upset me and I've eliminated them. I would do whatever you need to do as a type 1, whatever you do to manage your condition. I'm not going to make any specific because I'm not a medical doctor. So I'm going to pass on that actually, just because I don't want to guide you improperly because it's something that's very individualized. I've heard different things from people that are type 1 diabetics, but if you already are managing it decently, then you just eliminate the things that won't cause you issues to eliminate. And if you think that something by removing it, whether it's whatever kind of macro it would be, you can replace it maybe with something better that might cause less issues for you. So The most important thing to remember is that an elimination diet is not you're cutting out all carbs. It's not you're cutting out all fat. And those of you that are doing or have done the elimination diet, comment below like your experiences with it and what you did cut out. It's not cut out all protein. It's changing the quality. So if you're eating grain-fed beef, you go to 100% grass-fed beef. If you're eating, let's say, processed sugar and processed shit like that, you're eating a lot of grains, you're eating a lot of dairy, you're cutting those things out. You don't need them. Those things aren't required in your body. Now, everyone's different, but that's why you do an elimination diet. But you're not cutting out any major macros. You're still going to get your carbs. You're still going to get your fat. You're still going to get your protein. So it's not a risk like, oh my God, I didn't drink milk, I'm going to feel shitty. You're still going to get those nutrients in. You're just not getting it from milk, or you're not exposing your body to processed dairy. Now, I mentioned before that some dairy is good some dairy doesn't affect people negatively. Some people can handle raw cheese, but they can handle cheddar cheese and this kind of, you still want the highest quality. You still want grass-fed, or you want pasteurized cheese. Some people can only handle goat or feta cheese, but they can't handle, I don't know, sharp cheddar, or they can't drink milk, but they can have, what is it? Kefir or something like that. You can, some people try different things and then they find what works best, but you have to go by how you feel, your response to it, and what you see. But you don't want to drink one of those things and maybe you have like eczema, or you have like a rash that breaks out, or you feel anxiety, or your heart rate elevates all night. You can have different reactions. So it's important to stay safe, and you can always refer to your physician or to what you currently do to manage it, because you've been, I guess, fine to a point so far. I mean, you've managed your type 1 diabetes to this point. So what are you doing currently? And maybe you can drop that down below and we can discuss it. But I'm definitely not going to be like, eat this, don't eat that. You have to go by your history and your personal needs. More brain gains. Oh, you mean tomorrow? Well, I'll talk more tomorrow. You'll see tomorrow. You'll have to be there for the accountability meeting and check it out. We always got a lot more stuff coming. What specifically, you got to come and find out. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. Okay, link clicked already. Okay, maybe it's just a little bit delayed or something. We'll see. All right, I'm scrolling. I'm a little bit behind on the comments, so let's get through these. Let's see. Do you have any thoughts on the vibrating pulse massage guns? I have massively tight glutes. Are you sure? Which rolling and yoga is taking too long to clear up? Oh, come on, patience. Whoever this is, patience. I have to scroll through. Patience. Patience. Nothing takes too long. Let me scroll down. I'll see this. Hubby and I, link clicked already. Peter Dent, what up? I want to get one of those guns. They have different ones. They have was it the Theragun? They have the Tim Tam. They have different kinds. So I want to get one. But you probably don't have tight glutes. What you probably have is tight, the deep muscles like piriformis underneath the glutes. Most people have underactive and understrengthened. It might be stiff and need to be mobilized, but chances are neurally and muscularly, it's not activating properly. But usually people you can be tight, you can have tight and weak. So it depends. In other words, I'm trying to maybe sift through the vernacular to make sure that we are on the same page. Because when you say tight, you might be thinking of it in some way like, ooh, I need to release that. When I hear the word tight, I think, that's what she said. I think of what needs to be activated in terms from a strength or a balance standpoint. So I know what you mean by tight, stiff. So you can use your foam rolling, yoga. It's not necessarily taking too long. You just need to be more patient and probably skew your training and your exposure to more mobility and to doing more yoga. You might not be doing enough to make it move more rapidly, but patience. But I would recommend the massage guns and stuff. Sure. It's not going to hurt you. And I definitely want to get one because sometimes it'd be good to get in a little bit deeper in certain areas. You might also like to try some things that are good for maybe soreness and mobilization are magnesium supplements, like Natural Calm can be good, but you might get the poops, some diarrhea if you drink too much, if you have magnesium deficiencies, or magnesium oil can absorb through the skin. So if you have soreness or you have muscle cramping and stuff, maybe you can massage your glutes, massage your booty with magnesium oil. That can be possibly beneficial. I like magnesium oil. I find I rub it on Mama Swolio's feet at night, and her feet don't hurt because she has to wear fucking ridiculous heels for work. And she does. She likes to wear the heels. I say, don't stop wearing so many fucking heels. But she's like 5 foot tall on like a sunny day. So if she doesn't wear heels, she's like Frodo Baggins. Okay, I want to see if she's listening. I come out and I go, "Oi, Frodo Baggins of the Shire." I treat her, I pretend I'm Sam. I go, "Oi, Master Frodo. Oi, don't forget your Sam." Okay, anyway. Good to hear, Greg. Workload is finally getting manageable. Nice. Swole mats. Okay. Well, how about we start with towels? What about Swole towels? Yeah? Swolenormous towels? Okay. Done. Done. How about that? When I release the information for SwoleCon, that's going to be a component. We'll talk about that kind of stuff. There'll be more stuff. There'll be more updates, by the way, for SwoleCon soon. This has been, just to be honest, I mean, I'm always honest with you guys, but like the last couple, like this is a crunch time. This is a super busy time of year. So I went to see KD the other day, like 2 days ago, yesterday. Fuck, I lost Friday, so I got back yesterday morning, but I wanted to see him now because New Year's, like we got so much stuff going on. It's really hard to break away. It's hard to, keep the flow going and make sure that everything is getting done, everything is coherent. So a lot of these things like these little details, I'm just trying to make sure other things are in place first. That way, go full speed ahead, but it will get figured out ASAP. That way you guys can plan and know what's going on and all that stuff. So coming real soon. Don't worry. Have not forgotten about it. I don't just mention shit and be like, okay, bye. I'm not going to tell you for a while. You'll have plenty of time. We'll get it done the next week or two. Timothy, what up, bruh? What program of yours would you recommend to do after the 90-day dash if I don't want to repeat it? This is my first time going through. Where are you and how come you wouldn't want to repeat it? You can always progress it. You can also there will be some more, what are you looking for? Because we have Swole season. I would definitely recommend that. And you can modify and adjust. Depends on what your goals are. And then a reminder that the next program that comes out, the next one that will be developed is Scorched Earth, which is going to be very similar to Ignite in terms of the muscular endurance and that type of strength endurance. So that will be something that you can maybe cycle back through. You can progress the 90-day dash a lot. There's going to be some master classes, and there are some already in the section. There's a bunch of new content that's coming that will help you progress that and advance the 90-day dash. And I'm going to be putting out another advanced version of the 90-day dash in terms of how to manipulate that and how to level that up. So something very similar, because I think the 90-day dash I know a lot of you do, has such a good structure that I want to take that, but then level it up for people that want to repeat it but then want something different. Like you said, you might want the same kind of structure, but you want something maybe more challenging and you don't just want to double it up. I get it, but there's more. There's always more in the bucket. Papa Swolio has always got more. I got more for you. Gym gloves. Okay. All right. I like it. I hate gym gloves. I can't stand gym gloves. I like wraps and stuff. Gloves. I want to feel the weight. I want to feel it. Dude, Kevin Bell. That's why I love my home gym, bro. I cannot wait. To have a home gym. I cannot wait. Not only is it going to be awesome for filming content, I just like to saves time. You can have what you need where you want it, whenever you want it. Brendan, I need a really good yoga mat. Any suggestions? Well, what's your price range, Brendan? Was it Manduka? Manduka makes good ones. Depends on what you want. Depends on how thick you want it. I like a harder, more firm one. I don't like really cushion. So what's your price range? There's a lot of good stuff on Amazon, obviously, and you can organize it really well. So it depends on what your price range is. Let's see. Cat Drake, we're going back to that type 1 diabetes topic. Nuts happen to be my go-to when my blood sugar tanks, and I drink almond milk because it keeps my cholesterol low and doesn't hurt my tummy like soy or sometimes cow's milk does. Or you don't need to drink almond milk. It's pretty worthless. There's no need to drink almond milk. Like, what value are you getting? And cholesterol doesn't really work like that. that's a freaking myth. That's a mismarketing mumbo. You can look that up. I'm not gonna, well, anyway, I'm not going to go on a tirade, but there's so many podcasts and so much content out there. We got a lot of bad marketing in this country from nutrition for the last like 50 years. So much, 50, 60, 70 years. So much bullshit. We're so obsessed with milk. We have to milk nuts now. We got a milk sack. Let's see. David, hopefully resolutioners don't show up at 4 a.m. There's got to be something good to come from having to get my stuff done that early. Yeah, I don't think you're going to get a lot of people at 4 a.m. If you do, they'll be there for like 3 days and they'll be done. Let's see here. Okay. Do you know if there is a wrist support that you can use on a barbell for use when performing squats? I've tried looking online, but not sure what they'd be called for if they exist. A wrist support on a barbell why does your wrist hurt? So you need to work on mobility. Your wrist should not. Why would your wrist hurt during squats? I understand if you're packing your shoulders a lot, but you shouldn't have, if you have wrist problems or if it hurts your wrists, then you need to work on some serious wrist mobility. You have major imbalances or mobility issues. You can get wrist wraps, but I don't know if that will make better. I don't know what your situation is specifically. There are wrist wraps for sure. Like you can just Velcro them around. Like you have ones. I have ones for certain exercise I use. I like to use, I do so much wrist strengthening in yoga and certain exercises. So, I'll save that for tomorrow. There's some serious content that I'm filming this week because this accountability meeting and next week is going to, there's so much stuff coming. So I'm going to allude to certain things and put some stuff out in the atmosphere. That way you're like getting some serious fucking shit in your accounts. We're expanding like fucking nuts. There's so much stuff going on. Oh, I can't wait to talk tomorrow. I can't wait to the accountability meeting tomorrow. I cannot wait. There's some serious stuff. We talked about it the other day, but also there's some more stuff coming that will be really nice to kind of dip into. And I'll answer more of those specific questions like that for content that's coming out tomorrow during the accountability meeting. Sarah, I'm a type 2 diabetic and doing very well on the elimination diet. Excellent. Fit sheep on my elimination. I cut out fast food, sugary foods, and sweets, dairy, pasta, chips, sodas. Think about how easy. We talk about diet, nutrition. Isn't it common sense, really? Isn't it common sense? Listen, fit sheep. Cut out fast food, okay. Sugary foods, obviously. Sweets, good, right? For sugary foods, sweets, kind of same thing. But dairy, pasta, chips, soda, great. Cut that shit out. What diet does that apply to? It's like, you shouldn't be eating that. Good stuff. Perfect. I agree with that, Ellen. Be patient with your body. Doing something quickly isn't always great for you. And you're talking about the glute conversation, right? Loosening up the glutes or tight glutes. Brennan, when I have right muscles that are killing me, like my neck, I will use BioFreeze to help with pain until I can do yoga. Yeah, topical. Whatever works either physically or psychologically, as long as you feel better. But, putting in parentheses. I don't know why it's not showing your name. We'll figure that out. Let's see here. Scrolling. Swole towels. Everyone wants some Swole towels, huh? Yeah, Swole towels. There'll be some interesting pics in the Facebook page. All right. Now be nice. Be nice. We should have those ones, when you have like a towel or a shirt that shows abs, like you put it on, you have like a towel you wrap around, but it shows like a naked butt on the back. We should have one that just has a big, huge like sack on a chin or something. Swole beach towels. On it. Swole grips. Maybe. Swolenormous fitness gear. Okay. All right. So we got that we'll put some of that stuff into action. Long-term vision. We'll do this. And Swole headphones in the future. Okay, Mario. All right. No, I love it. Let's start with one thing at a time. Let's get the hats let's launch the hats and get some hats out there, and I'll look into that a little bit more. And the towels. There's stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff like that I want to put out there. Yeah, you're showing. Weird. Anyway, if there's any need to switch the way we stream, we'll figure it out. But I can see most of your names, and it's just sometimes because I have the phone over here in case your name isn't showing up and I'm scrolling, I'm trying to sync it up a little bit. So I do almond milk so I can bake and have coffee, but that's it. Well, I got coffee right here. I ain't got no milk in it. I ain't got no almond milk in it. Ugh. Oh, give me that coffee black. Black, black, black. Milk does the body good. One of the biggest lies ever told. I agree with that. Heather, I like wearing gloves just because they help my grip since my hands get sweaty, but also makes me feel badass like a biker. You feel like a little Andrew Dice Clay, the Dice Man. I'm assuming most of you should know who that is. Let's see here. Christy, what would you consider a high-fat diet? Like 40% daily calorie intake as fat? No, more than that. More than that would be considered a high-fat. I mean, high-fat keto is a high-fat diet. So, I mean, it's kind of like your opinion in a sense. Not you, but like in general. I don't really think of macros like that. I just eat plenty of fat. I don't count my shit anymore. Anything above 30 seems high. No, I wouldn't call 40% a high-fat diet. I am lowering protein for now, and I want to make up the calories with fat. I just don't know. Yeah, I mean, does it matter? Who cares what you call it? Go by how you feel. Go by your performance. Go by how you look and how you react to it. Don't worry about the macro so much. Really, I mean, that's where we have to have this conversation about how much counting calories matter and your total caloric intake. Because you have a lot of people out there. Hold on, I might sneeze. That's what pisses me off. You have a lot of people that, hey, look, you can lose weight eating fast food. No shit. You can lose weight by starving yourself too. Doesn't mean that it's healthy for you. You can lose weight by just sucking down vitamin supplements or being in a concentration camp. Being a prisoner of war, you'll lose weight. Doesn't mean it's healthy. So the weight loss should not be synonymous with health. But it is. The reason why weight loss is synonymous with health is because so many people are fat. So to be unfat is like, hey, I'm losing weight. I'm getting in better shape. It's also about building muscle. It's also about mobility. It's also about brain gains, about meditation and managing stress, sleeping better, hydration. It's not just about weight loss. So we're getting hung up. We're getting hung up on counting calories. Yes, you can manage your calories, but let's focus on the quality first. People need to focus on their lifestyle habits, not how much they're eating. First. Because that's going to work itself out. How many of you would say you eat kind of like me, like super fucking clean, like you're eating real foods? It's hard to overeat. You get full and you stop eating. Wow. Shocker. For real. Like it's hard to overeat. If you want to gain, you have to stuff. And I'll tell you, I don't want to eat an extra half a steak to fucking feel disgusting and feel nauseous and uncomfortable. I get full and I go on my day. I want food to be a path of least resistance. I want to eat and move on. I'm not trying to bulk. I'm not trying to bulk. I'm not trying to shred up. I'm trying to get work done and eat healthy and feel great. I want to feel fucking great. Yeah, I mean, you could wear gloves. I just like to rip on gloves because it's fun. It's fun. It can give you harder grip. I mean, it can give you a more challenging grip, actually, because it makes you have to keep your hands more open when you're gripping something. So it can help if you have sweaty hands and your weights are going to slip out. But it can also make it hard to grab a bar because then the diameter is larger. So it's up to you. I use wraps sometimes. I wrap around if I'm doing certain exercise and I don't want to overtrain my grip. I want to focus on different muscles and isolate or do certain things. So I'll use grips or wraps sometimes for certain movements for like wrists and stuff. I do a lot of strengthening and yoga. So, I mean, you have to be nice to your body. Treat your body. Think long-term. You don't need to be crushing your wrists and your fucking elbows and your knees and shit and your back. Practice your yoga. Adjust, support yourself when necessary, and learn how to challenge yourself, but also support your joints. Be nice to your joints. Do I ever eat white sweet potatoes? No. Are they just as good as the regular orange ones? Just as good? I don't know. Like in terms of white sweet potatoes, there's different types. I just eat the regular. I just eat the actual, like, genus and species. The name. I don't really know. I don't know about white sweet potatoes. I don't know if I've ever had one. I'd have to see a picture and be like, oh, I've had those before. But I don't know. I don't think they're a nightshade, even if they are white. For adjusting my nutrition, Papa pointing out that it's okay to be hungry is such a great tool and has helped me change my appetite in just a couple months. That's some serious perspective. Because when I say it's okay to be hungry, we have to unlearn and we have to reset the way we think about hunger, because we're so used to being full and then all of a sudden we're hungry. Oh my God, I'm starving. This is so weird. I need to eat. No, it's okay to be hungry. It's okay to feel hungry. And it's weird at first, and it is very easy to feel like you're starving yourself and you have an eating disorder. Like, oh, I feel hungry, but I'm not eating. No, I can't eat yet. When I get hungry, like today, I saw my friend Casey. We went next door because he was hungry. He wanted to get some food. I was drinking my coffee and I was fine because I was going to work out. At the time, I was going to work out, but then I was a little dehydrated and I decided not to. So I was drinking coffee and I was drinking water and stuff. So I was going to eat later. So he's sitting across from me eating a burger and fries. First off, the smell, I didn't like it, but if I was hungry and if it was a good smell, let's say I liked it, and I was like, I'm hungry, it would get me excited to eat later. That's what I think. I'm like, ooh, that smells really good. I can't wait to eat when I get home. It's not, for me, it's not an eating disorder. It's not, no, you can't eat it. I'm not allowed. I'm allowed. I'm a grown ass fucking man, but I want to eat my food. It gets me excited to eat my food. I love connecting with my food. I love handling my food. I love doing it. We'll talk more about, we'll get into some of that. Like, I have a real food and health and the quality of the food and having food and being around food and that kind of food abundance when I need it is really, that's kind of how I see value. That's really what is valuable to me. Some people like cars and watches. For me, it's food. It really is. For me, it's quality food and having a full fridge. It really is. And everyone's going to have their ingrained thing of like what they perceive value and how they feel, quote, wealthy and successful and safe and secure. And for me, it's having a full fridge and having the food that I want when I need it. For whatever reason. And I have some ideas, but I don't want to play pocket psychologist. That's just me. I like having my food. That's how I'm like, look at all the food we have. That's just very important to me. And I like being in control of it. And I like being around it. I like handling it. It's my food. I don't want anyone else making me food. Not that I don't want to. I don't know what oil they're using. I don't know what the quality is. I don't know how they're cooking it, how they're preparing it. If I'm making my food, I know how I like it. It's like, why? I don't want to. Unless if I have to, okay, I will eat it. And I do eat things other people make sometimes. And it usually reminds me why I have control over my food as often as I can. It's just a nice reminder. It doesn't always destroy me, but it reminds me, this is why you don't drink coffee in an airport, because I shit my fucking brains out. So I don't do that anymore. I don't drink coffee in airports. Or I bring a tea bag, or I bring tea, and on the plane I ask for hot water, and I just put the tea bag in. Because I don't want their shitty Lipton or whatever the fuck they have on airplanes. So I've made that mistake. Getting coffee in airports, I don't care if it's Starbucks or whatever, usually blows out my asshole when I have coffee in the airport. So maybe it's the altitude, maybe it's the pressure plus the coffee, maybe it's not the coffee, maybe it's just the combination or stress, or I don't do it anymore. And I haven't had a problem since. So boom, done. You live, you learn. But most people don't listen and learn and think critically, and they just keep on exposing themselves and their body to stress, and they wonder why they have problems. David, what up? If my grip fails before the muscles I'm trying to work fail, do I keep going till my grip improves or go for the straps? Depends on the context. It's a good question. Depends on why your grip is failing and what the exercise is. You can train your grip strength, but it could be muscles that you need to strengthen that has nothing to do with what you are working. Might not be your grip muscles. It could be the opposing muscles, could be your extensors, could be the balance is off, which is affecting the strength of your actual, your grip strength. You can challenge your grip until if your grip is failing and it's not allowing you to go, you can put your straps on, like fatigue that, but you also should be doing some stuff to strengthen your grip too. But certain exercises, like if I won't use straps for things like deadlifts. If I do deadlifts, I'll never use straps. If I can't grip it, I shouldn't be lifting it. I don't do straps, or very rarely. But for example, if I'm doing some type of like shrugs or something, for example, if I did those, I don't do those a lot. I do other things, neck strengthening stuff, but I will use straps because it's a limiting factor. Your grip is only going to be so strong to be able to do it. So if you want to focus on different muscles, like you said, David, you're going to fatigue and then you're not going to get the value from it. Bum, bum, da-na-na-na. Yes, absolutely, Ellen. Great question. And yes, we'll talk more about that tomorrow. I'll allude to it. So yes, Ellen's asking, is there going to be a video or two on wrist strength? Yes, absolutely. So I'm going to announce tomorrow in the accountability meeting with the new content, the new stuff that's going to be worked on for this coming week. Yeah, you'll hear about it because Christmas is coming and New Year's. So it's like it's fucking here. Oh my God. I got so much to do. Holy fucking work I have to do. Oh, I'm excited. But it's, quote, work for me. I'm excited to fucking produce the content and make the content. Just a lot of things going on. I feel like there's just so many ideas and just stuff floating around. There's so many things I'm juggling in my brain right now. But it'll be great. So yes. Yes. Christy, not trying to lose weight. I'm trying to find maintenance amounts, and protein levels in my body are a little too high. Okay, so just drop the protein up the fat and see how you feel. Just do it slowly. Kat, I'm learning how to cook and I feel much better eating the food I prepare. Agreed. I can't wait to go in the kitchen and make some food for me and Mama Swolio. It's time. Julie, for what it's worth, I eat about 50% fat daily, and I'm assuming you feel good, Julie, because you've only been commenting how you feel good. So, Jordan, most people consume way more protein than needed. Yeah, unless you're like training super hard, lifting a lot of weights. It depends. You need more than you'll need more than the average person, but most people that train think they're way above average. Most people train, and because they go to the gym, they think they need to eat like a fucking pro bodybuilder. And I think we all know, okay, people really think that they're at a much higher level usually than they are. It's like, temper yourself, a little humility. Right? Heather, I've switched to quality whole foods and now I eat twice a day with a snack or fruit in between. It feels so much better than being hungry every 2 hours, like I was eating if it fits your macros, and those stupid 90-calorie snacks and lean cuisine meals. Ooh, lean cuisine. Ooh, my goodness. Agreed. Oh God, I see his comments. Dr. Swolio's protein throat splash. What the fuck are you guys talking about? I love it when I get behind the comments for like a couple scrolls, and then all of a sudden I see the conversation just take a turn. Like, whoa, what'd I walk into? What are we doing here? Let's see. Christy, my grip fails before my muscles do with RDLs. It's been slowly improving though. Yeah, well, you can use straps like once you start to fatigue. So you can do your grip. If you want to improve your grip strength, do it separately. Everyone that's thinking about grip strength. If you want to improve grip strength, do farmer's walks, do these types of grip strength trainings and wrist strength trainings in addition, like on a separate time. Because in RDLs, what are you trying to do with your RDLs? You're not trying to train your grip. You're trying to train your hip hinge and your hip extension and your hamstrings and your glute tie-in. Like that's what you're trying to focus on. Mario, I can say me and my wife eat a really good, clean and quality food and we feel amazing, but I eat when I'm hungry and the feeling of feeling full and not bloated is fucking amazing. Agreed. Swole New Year, December 28th. 100%. Damn straight. We start a couple days early. I don't know if you guys remember last year, but good man, Mario. Good man. Write them down, Papa, your ideas. Do you have any idea how many ideas I have written down? But I don't like calling them ideas until I execute on them. Oh, I forgot the Swole card for today. I'm sorry. Don't wait. Hashtag don't wait. Ooh, and guess what? Ooh, you guys got a special one today. Don't wait. Look, we got some coffee stains on it too. Right next to the PS. Got a couple. It must have splattered. You guys got a couple coffee stains on this one. Ooh, it's real as fuck. That one's really real. That's what it's going to turn into. It's like, oh my God, this one comes with a pube. I must have dropped a pube on it when I was putting I'm going to rub these. Ooh, should I do that? Should I start rubbing the card on my sack before? And you guys get some pubes. Gross. Hashtag don't wait if you want to win. No pubes included. I promise. No pubes. Can you still make progress working upper body if you can't squat or deadlift? Sure. I got a little injury to my adductor and hamstring, so I won't be able to work legs for a week or two. Well, it depends on what the injury is. Maybe you should be tempering that more. Yeah, of course. You can do upper body. Look, I wouldn't stop going to the gym. If I injured my leg, I would still go, but you still want to address that issue and take care of it. So don't put your injury at risk. Let's just put it that way. Let's see. Avocado oil. I use avocado oil. I don't use olive oil anymore. For cooking, I use avocado oil or I use beef tallow. I only use MCT oil. I don't use coconut oil a lot unless I'm doing like on frozen fruit or something. I don't use a lot of coconut oil really anymore. Currently. I mean, I have coconut oil. I like it. I just don't. I'm trying to think of when the last time I used it for something. Love the coffee stains. Totally. I was going to be like, yeah, you want this card? Here. You want this fucking card? Just pour it, dip it. I didn't even notice. I think I was writing it. I'm like, oh, shoot, I don't want to get coffee on it, but it looks like I did. See that? There's one right by the PS. And there's one, where is it? Where's the other one? Where is it? Over here. Coffee stain. Yeah, look, we got like 4. We got 4 or 5 coffee stains. Ooh. Just makes that shit real as fuck, doesn't it? You guys are awesome. Give me that card. Give me that card while I'll swipe. Yeah, the coffee stains make it legit. Well, I'm sure that I have no doubt that some of these ones I've sent out already have coffee stains. I just don't analyze it that close. I just happen to notice because that was a pretty big stain. Don't wait. I know. Well, that's not the right song. Don't say. I know what you're thinking. Making sick fucking gains. I know you could. I put coconut oil in my hair. Yeah, that's a treatment, right? That's what they do. I think Mama Swolio said that. You put coconut oil. But I think it's not comedogenic. So it clogs your pores for like maybe moisturizing. Jojoba oil is better for that. Stuff like that. Oh, here we go. All cards from now on must be written in coffee ink. Is that a thing? Coffee ink? If you lick the card? Need a Swole card for my new home gym coming after the holidays. Don't wait. It's a Swolio coffee stain. Right on. Don't wait, caffeinate. I like that. I like that one. All right, so we'll give that away in a little bit. Any other questions right now? So let me just do a little reminder for those of you that are watching. And of course, if you're listening to the podcast, because this will be posted on the normal podcast channel, a reminder that this is a private live stream for members only. Right now, I'm live in the private Facebook group of the Swole fam. And for those of you that are members, this will be pinned to the announcements in the private Facebook group for about a week. And then it will be, of course, it'll disappear. It'll still be on the timeline, but this will also today will be uploaded into Swole TV. So you'll be able to access it. You have to watch it after. So you can watch it in Swole TV or you can watch it here on the Facebook page. Been having such a hard time with my diet. It sucks. I don't know why I can't keep dirty dicks out of my mouth. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, Renee. I don't know what to tell you. Did you click the link? I can't see your name. Well, I'm seeing it on the phone. No, don't put it in your hair. I'm a hairdresser. The molecule is not small enough. It creates buildup on the hair. Ooh. Or maybe just the ends. I don't know. I don't put it in my hair anyway. But anyway. I can't train legs because of stupid sciatica. What are you doing for that, Janelle? At least my upper body will be jacked. How are you managing that? Are you foam rolling? Are you doing yoga? Are you doing yin? Like, what are you doing for that? Dun, make some gains. What's up, Mario? Some grunts, some gorillas. Hell yeah, I love being a member. This is my Swole fam. Hell yeah, fit sheep. That sheepy life. That bull sheep. Bull sheep. I finally have a support group who will keep me going. Don't wait, Swole fam. Right on. Right on. We got this. Just to kind of cover a bunch of what you guys asked. A couple of those subjects kind of cross over to this. Anytime you're changing something like with the type 1 diabetes, with the dieting, these different changes, make sure that you're doing it progressively. Don't just all of a sudden make a huge, massive change. Because if you're trying to stick to a habit, essentially, if you're eating different foods, you're changing your macros, you are changing habits. Your body is going to need to adapt to a new habit of getting more fat in the diet, or of getting less protein, of getting whatever it is. Your body is going to have to adjust to not eating these foods, not consuming these foods. So you're going to feel a lot of different changes, and you can log that and track it and go by how you feel, but give it time. You need patience to also see the results. You're not going to cut things out for 2 days and wow, I feel so much better. Nothing is a problem. You might feel great, but you might also have certain cravings for the thing you just cut out, which makes sense. You're feeding certain bacteria a lot of sugar or a lot of processed crap, and it wants more. And it's triggering, hey, we're used to getting sugar at this time of day. We want it. It's like anything else. You're used to having milk in your coffee. I'm not saying you have to force yourself to like black coffee, but if you drink black coffee and get used to black coffee, all of a sudden you put milk in it and you're like, oh, what's in my fucking coffee? You'll get used to it. You start cutting down, putting sweeteners and stuff in your coffee. And then once you put it back in, you're like, ugh, that's so fucking sweet. If I had soda, oh my God, that would blow my fucking taste buds off my tongue. That would taste so super sweet and gross to me. Yeah, I agree, Julie. Incremental changes all year. Don't wait. Let's talk about the sciatica thing with Janelle. I'm doing Swolga 4 times a week, mobility twice a week. Stretching hips every day, stretching extra before every workout, sitting on a heating pad at work. Oh, geez, you're doing a lot. I've tried foam rolling, but it hurts like hell, and I feel like it makes the sciatica more angry. Well, because you're kind of claiming kind of a medical issue, I'm not going to say do it anyway, but honestly, it's supposed to hurt. Like, it hurts when you're releasing tissue. The thing is with the sciatic nerve is that in some people, the actual nerve goes through the piriformis muscle. It actually goes through it in some people, not everyone, or it's right below or something. So if you have muscles that are tight and impinging on it, and you're avoiding foam rolling or avoiding that manual adjustment, massage or physical, you're maybe not really getting into the issue. So a lot of things kind of hurt when you break it up, and then they'll feel better as you open things up. So you might have some scar tissue and some tightness that you might need to get worked out. Might. Old habits are not dying gently, but I'm in it for the long haul. Well, habits are habits, and it depends on, as long as you do it progressively, you start with small habits and build from there, it's going to be a lot better. Small habits. You build. You master one little mini habit, and then you go for the next one. And listen to your Swolosophy. There's more stuff about habits, and I'll be adding some more things. And tomorrow there's new releases. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but some of you maybe assume already what I've just been talking about. You got some new stuff coming. We got the next week of Swole season. We got more. We're going to have a great release tomorrow. We got some good shit tomorrow. 12 noon Eastern time. I'm going to go post the event in this group right now. So let's give away this card. All right, don't wait. I'm going to scroll. Scrolly McScrollerson. I'm going to go up. Brrr. Let's see if it stops on someone. No. One more scroll. Oh, I scrolled all the way up and I didn't show you the card at that point. So scroll down, let it stop. Scroll. No hands. Nope. In between. Jordan Reynolds. Congratulations. Jordan Reynolds. Dun, 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 dun. I need to get that soundboard. I'll give you a fart squeak noise. How about that? Congratulations, Jordan. Just fart noises. How about this? How about I'll boo you? I have that one. I don't have a cheering one though. Boo. Everyone else is like, fuck. I'll have to get one that's like Gorilla Grunts. I'll have to make some more. I got a new, don't worry, I'm going to be upgrading the whole soundboard. I just need to spend like an hour or two and get a whole bunch of new sounds. So you got some fart noises, you got some squeaks. How about a little bit of a water break for those? We'll do that next time. We'll get that up there. I need to bring some more things over here. Let me see here. What we got here. Yeah, I'll have to bring some of those assets. I don't have them quite here on this scene. So we'll do a water break next time. But Anyway, so Jordan, send an email. Let's see, support at Swolenormous. Let me just add that text. Let's see. Boom, do that right in the moment. All right, so send us an email, Jordan, support at Swolenormous.com for your Swole card. Make sure you put episode Swole card and then number 1318 or don't wait in the subject and your mailing address in the body, and we'll get that out to you ASA to the P. So congratulations, Jordan, on the Swole card. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. And water break, why did you stop doing it? Didn't. We did it like 2 days ago before I left. We didn't stop. It doesn't necessarily happen every time. I forget. Sometimes we get on a rage, but did it like Wednesday and Tuesday. I don't know if you watched those episodes. We did a water break like once or twice, but I don't have all the overlays on this scene, but I'll get them up here for next time. All right. Okay. All right. You impatient beaches. Never stop the water break. Never stop the water break. Let's see here. Scrolling. Yoga time, fam. Enjoy. All right. So reminder, tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern time, make sure you reply. I'll Swole text you when we're going live, but remember, we're going to do the podcast. We'll do 1319 on the Daily Swole channel on the main page and stuff for the beginning. So I'll go live early. The plan is if anything comes up and happens, I'll do it later in the day, but it's going to happen before the accountability meeting because we go right into it. It's kind of like an extended episode, just exclusive for members, but I'll be on the main channel around 11:30 that way. And I'll Swole text you when I go live. Of course, we'll go right into the accountability meeting. And do not, even if you can't make the podcast tomorrow, do not miss the accountability meeting. Got a lot of new updates, but I'll be texting all of you and getting into some of those text messages and responses that you guys have been messaging me. I have to catch up on some of that stuff, but I got a lot of stuff going on. And we'll talk about it tomorrow. All right, go eat some dinner, go do some yoga, go do something. Go do something else, whatever you do when you're not here. And I'll see you tomorrow for episode 1319 of the Most Muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gangcast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and Slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex. Our biceps, peace, McGee's fam, deuce, magoose, yeah, boy, Papa Swolio. Out.